Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another weeding Myrtle Spurge in the Wasatch video. This will be the last one I film on this iPhone because I got a new one. Hopefully it has better video quality. But anyways, I'm noticing quite a lot of these plants are growing in places I weeded repeatedly. So I am not so happy about that. Nor am I happy about all the, what's it called? The poison ivy. That's gonna make weeding a lot harder than I would like it to be. At least if I don't want to get poison ivy rash. Not a fan. But let's see what I can do today. There is a bit of Myrtle Spurge up there, especially amongst the poison ivy, but I think I'm not going to touch it today because I did not bring a long sleeve shirt. And I'm kind of tired of having to get a prednisone prescription every time I film one of these damn videos. So focus on the easier to get stuff for now. A lot of this isn't mature and won't be mature for a while, if ever. But by mature, I mean able to reproduce and fling those seeds everywhere. The plant is known for is throwing its seeds, explosively dehissing fruit. I do wonder if all this poison ivy is growing well because I did weed so much of the Myrtle Spurge. That's a good possibility, and if so, I'm not going to be, I can't say I'm that displeased with it. It is a native species after all. Deer eat it, birds eat the berries. It's a nuisance to us, but it's really not the plant's fault, I feel like, that we have crappy immune systems that react to it. But yeah, a lot of this is crowded out underneath this grass too, which I gotta be careful of. Should probably take care of that dock too, because that's an annoying invasive as well. Yeah, some dock weeding today as well, but I'll get back to you guys soon as I get more work done on this. You guys know a lot about weeding Myrtle Spurge already if you've seen the other videos. Someone's really got to do a study on this plant's affinity for growing right amongst poison ivy. This isn't poison ivy here, of course. This is another annoying non-native species. This is Lactuca serriola, or prickly lettuce. I should honestly come and pull it all up, but it really does love growing amongst poison ivy. You might see some of it poking out back there. What a disgrace. No respect for this thing of ours. Oh, I'm getting some rose thorns on some old branches on my shoulder too. Man, some long sleeve would be nice. I want to get a nice, durable jacket for bushwhacking. Like a heavy, thick cotton one. Maybe not heavy, but tough enough that I would never have to worry about feeling any thorns or prickles or any kind of things I go through. Also realize this is probably my least popular video series I do, but I'm kind of out of ideas right now for things to film. I could get some better stuff to do Friday. Some nasty forms of that old dead Rosa woodsii, or prickles I should say. There is a difference, you know. Well, I'm glad these are coming up from the root when I pull really close, far from the base. I mean, oh, like that. That was nice. But I do not like what I have to do to get the rest of these ones. So I'll have to come armored up later to finish the job. Probably revisit the other plot I did recently as well. I really want to make sure that one doesn't take off. I think I have a lot more hope there because I was hiking this trail. It was so bad earlier. It was unbelievable how bad it had gotten. Okay, these plants are mostly not by poison ivy, so I might be able to work on a lot of these and just have a somewhat decent video and feel good knowing I took care of some of these. So a little bit of Euphorbia myrsinites biology. When they're at this stage, they haven't flowered yet, but they're getting ready to. It's going to be too dry to do it in the summer, I'm pretty sure. But once it's autumn, they might have enough juice in them to flower and produce seed. And if not, they'll definitely be ready by next spring. These shoots are evergreen. They'll survive through the winter and be ready to go next season. Okay, that wasn't a poison ivy, thankfully. But that's just kind of how they work. They kind of are only ready to flower once they become, and fruit after 2 years usually, at least in Utah. Oh, this is nerve-wracking, but I think I'm being safe enough. Well, I got a lot of stuff. Certainly not enough. You see some old stuff I ripped out and threw over there, but it's getting really difficult to work on a poison ivy. Just was weeding some of these plants before I realized I got a big bunch of that in my face. So hopefully that doesn't nothing bad happens as a result of that. So I think I'm going to move on in a second. Really nauseous plant. I hope they can come up with some decent biocontrol that won't actually affect, you know, other native species of Euphorbia that we got, because we have some that look like they could be related and certainly look very similar. I'd like to be a tempting host for any biocontrol options for Euphorbia myrsinites. These are pulling up very nicely though. Did you guys hear that? At least get a nice touch up along the side of this trail while I'm at it. Not seeing anything further up quite right now, so it might just be recent arrivals, and in which case this is definitely very helpful. At least I hope it is. Oh, there's some plants up there. I don't see any poison ivy, so maybe I can get some work on that. All right, pretty small patch. It seems like somebody's fruit, actually none of the fruit have gone off yet, which is a big relief. Now, I don't know if it's too late to save these, but I can try and rip some of these off to maybe reduce the chance of them developing fully. I know this is exactly what you're not supposed to do when you deal with this weed, but I'm kind of out of options here for how to stop it potentially. And I really don't want to have to come back here next year, this particular spot at least. Not seeing any of her Myrtle Spurge up here, so I'm not sure how it even got at this place, but it's very concerning to say the least. I want to see if I can get at least those ones that are ready to start shooting their seeds out. They look very close to ready now, unfortunately. Got that rock and poison ivy though. Just 1 second. This might be the winner for the whole day here. Wow. Hope some of these haven't gone off yet, because we're kind of screwed if they have, but I'm pleased I've gotten the guy at least. After this, I'm going to head back down. This is, got this one too, which is pretty impressive. Might be even bigger. Ah, yes, the whole root. Oh, that's a nasty rose. A non-native one at that. Wow. All to get this. Oh, and that. Oh wait, never mind. I gotta get those guys somehow. It's the biggest challenge. Oh, this is so tough. Making so many annoying noises too. Things I'm giving right now for a healthy environment. Oh, come on, one more right on the edge. If this branch snaps, I'm gonna fall so far forward. Wow. Man, I mean, I was leaning very far forward with only this branch to really stop me from falling all the way down, doing a headfirst tumble. I was very reckless, but it did work at least. I think that's all of them. Oh. Okay, now how to get back down. Well guys, thanks for watching and see you next time. Hopefully I can get more Myrtle Spurge if I have a long sleeve shirt on.